Gotta make a note. The second slate. Well, anyway,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We got fat in the official We Got Fat studio. Wait, are the lights on this thing? Shit.
I think they are. I can see glowing on at least one of them, or maybe not.
Yeah.
They're on?
Yeah, I'm bugging.
All right. No, you're good. Listen, we just got this new studio.
We're excited.
We're too excited. We want everything to go right.
Yeah.
And let me tell you the story of how this became. No one gives a fuck.
Drop the knowledge.
No one gives a shit.
Drop the knowledge.
But we've been recording on John's bed in his room, and it was very cramped. And for about how long now?
Even for a queen. It was,
Yeah. You're the queen in this situation.
Yeah, you're the top.
No, but how long were we doing that? 6
for 12 episodes.
12, yeah. So
not including the
so
throwaways.
Months,
yeah.
And then one day we recorded, and after we recorded, I saw a door ajar, and I go, "What's up there?" And John goes, "A very spacious, a very spacious empty attic with perfect lighting."
Did I even say it was that? I said you can go in there. I don't ever go in there.
No, you said a scary attic. And then I went up here and I'm like, "This is perfect, dude. What have we been doing?"
We literally did a 180 on the show.
Yeah, we were like hopeless.
Facelift.
We were hopeless.
We can actually
a week
breathe
ago.
now.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, I'm not. Sitting on your.
It was like getting caught in a spider web of wires. Like you couldn't even move. You tear the fucking webcam out of the.
I was so worried about ruining your week.
Yeah.
from doing one episode of podcast.
And I'll tell you, it was the only excuse for me to clean my room ever.
Yeah, I knew that because I come in. I lived with you. Not that you were like a dirty boy or anything, but I lived with you. You're a guy. You're a guy's guy. And then I would come over. I'd come over, and the room is pristine with candles. And
I made the bed. Yeah, the candles.
I was like, dude, we got to get out of here. This poor guy's doing hard labor every Tuesday.
Yeah, now all I got to do is climb up some stairs. Yeah, it's awesome.
Which is good for your knees or something. It's good for something.
Yeah, dude, I'm very excited. Sean, the visionary.
Here I am.
He dropped a dime for us to fucking level up.
Drop the dime. Yeah, my bank account is fucked, but we needed it so bad.
Oh yeah, mine's, dude. Ever since I started the new restaurant, I've just been just giving, like losing. I'm just not making close to nearly as the bowling alley. A nice bowling alley.
Yeah,
the bowling alley.
Yeah, it sounds like
with a fine dining restaurant. Yeah. The bowling alley paid, man. I was making I was able to save money. I had no life.
You're making less now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
I make the same hourly wage, but the hours aren't there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It's not open as often.
I started looking for day jobs.
Yeah, sorry, I got vape
fly. Oh.
I wonder if that shows up. If that shows up, I'll fucking kill myself. But
we are allowed to vape on the show.
Yeah, we're in the attic.
We're in the attic. Yeah, we could vape in here.
Yeah.
Mom's not going to scream at us.
Yeah.
I've been looking for a job, and it sucks getting denied jobs that you don't even want to do.
Yeah, that's.
But I think they also get the vibe that like they probably don't want. No, they probably know I'm not like that interested. I don't know. It's tough. Like,
I bet 90% of the people that apply to every job don't want that job. They just have to do it.
Indeed is Tinder for finding a dead end job.
Oh, that's a great. You got to write that down.
Yeah,
that's a great. That's a great.
Yeah, I should start doing that on stage because it kind of
really is.
Swiping. Yeah. But well, I haven't been really throwing cover letters. I feel like cover letters go a long way.
They do, and I refuse to do them. When I was applying to jobs, I would only apply to jobs that didn't require that. Well, which is kind of like on Tinder, like not having a bio. Yeah. It's like, here's my like the resumes are your picture. Yeah, and it's like, here's my hot body, and it's just shit.
Yeah, cashier.
Yeah.
Cashier. Well, like all these. Okay, well, I just want a job where I can do comedy.
Yeah.
3 nights a week.
Yeah.
And then I can do the restaurant, 3 nights a week, and then have a day job. And I've always been able to like get a job, white privilege, but it was surprisingly because
you show up, you go
because I really haven't. Dude, you should see my resume. It's like 7 jobs.
Is it really?
Well, I just blow them off.
Well, yeah. You're not supposed to put like all your jobs.
No,
on
the
your
relevant
resume,
experience.
Yeah.
But
I did a bad job. I was applying to like marketing, like legit jobs, and I would be like macaroni grill server, year and a half.
No. Transaction specialist.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh dude, I had a friend. My one old roommate before I started comedy was like he was like a job guy. Like he was like, you know, business, like in that
a young professional.
Yeah, a YP. Yeah. And he like helped me with my resume once, and I was like, "Oh, dude, you can just say that's." You can just lie. I hated it because he wasn't lying. Yeah, it was just using big words, and then I got way more responses. And I'm like, "This is the dumbest." Like, you know what it means.
So like instead of like taking these selfies like this, you got a picture of you
exactly
on a park bench,
and you're like, you know, I look like this. Yeah. It's so
doctored it up.
Yeah, but. Shout out Dan.
Yeah, no, and that's the other thing is I feel like such a hack.
Yeah,
like such a fraud when I do that because it's like, and then they talk about like experience and stuff, and I don't know shit. Yeah, you have to show me how to do it.
Well, and like, not to be all we're comedian, but like we hang out. The groups that we hang out with are so anti-corny. Yeah. And then when you apply for jobs, you have to be corny as hell. Yeah. And it's just like, I don't know how to do this.
Yeah, this is just a job to me. They don't want to hear that. They want your entire life.
Yeah. You know what still gets me, which I was thinking about this the other day. It's so funny. Like when I apply to jobs on my resume, it has like cross country captain.
Oh, you still do sports?
Yeah, oh, dude. Well, because it's in my like a separate section that's not jobs. It's like other things or whatever.
I should put yellow belt in my skills.
Absolutely, dude. Be like, I'll whoop your ass.
Yeah,
I'll whoop your ass.
No, yellow belt. They make fun of yellow belts.
Yeah, I guess. Well, not in your gym maybe, but not on the job force. They're scared.
Oh yeah, that's kind of why I started. Well, it's complicated, but I got a big mouth. I got to learn to fight.
What I was gonna say though is like when you imagine a cross country captain, you imagine a nerd that gets his work done. Yeah, and I'm not that guy.
You got a beer gut.
So I keep getting jobs
in your office chair.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I will call out if I'm hungover, and it's often. But like, it's just so funny to me to imagine them being like, "Look at this guy. He's a cross country captain." He did, and then I show up and I'm just like,
"What's up?" No, I don't know how to do that.
I can't run a mile.
I don't know how to do that, and I'm not going to learn how to do that. So
I go, give me whatever I can handle, and that's it.
Yeah, well, I've always been able to catch on and like survive, but like, there's all like, even in kitchens, they're like how many years of experience? It's like, I know how this is gonna work. It doesn't matter what I know.
Yeah, you're like, I've been making my mom's salami sandwiches for the past 25 years.
The first day, you're gonna scream at me to. Like, we do it like this.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing. It doesn't matter the experience because every place, like even like marketing. I've had like 3 kind of marketing jobs, and everyone is a completely different computer system, and it's just like, oh, you have experience doing this. I'm like, oh yeah, but you're gonna have to teach me step by step how to do this job. This is insane. The email system you're using.
Yeah, no, that's so true, and that's why I'm looking for like mover.
Yeah.
Or like sledgehammer guy.
Yeah, any job where they're like...
They want you to go to school for that too. Like,
that's crazy.
These, like the construction jobs, they always want you to be in the apprenticeship. It's like, I don't want to have a 5-year commitment.
How about this? My apprenticeship is getting this job and learning.
I thought you could just go do construction.
Yeah, you should be able to. Yeah, that's crazy.
They want you to go to school if they hire you. It's like, I don't...
For what?
I want to go to... I'm a comedian.
For what? Like log carrying?
I want to drop everything and run as soon as I have enough money to move to New York City.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the other thing is like... during interviews, they're always like, "What's an interesting thing about you?" And I
can't tell you that.
I never tell them I'm a comedian unless I have to. Like,
I'm a stand-up comedy open micer. That's a great way to not get the job.
Dude, I swear to God,
it's a secret.
I remember one time I had this Zoom interview for like the perfect comedy job. It was like a sales job where you literally drove to high schools and talked to like coaches of sports teams, and we're like, it was for it was a program, like the company ran a computer program that did like fundraising or something. So the job was boring as hell. But you would just go to high schools and be like, "Hey, coach, can I talk to you?" Blah, blah, blah.
Oh yeah.
And I had the best interview of my life. And at the end, they're like, "What's something interesting?" And I couldn't think of anything. And I was like, "Oh, I do stand-up comedy at night." And I just saw the girls. And I'm like, "She dated a comedian or something."
Yeah,
I was like, "How does she know that I'm just gonna be a piece of shit?" She's right. She's right.
Yeah. She was like not impressed.
Yeah.
Not
She's
impressive.
like, "That sucks. You're going to be hungover every day because you're going to be drinking every night."
Yeah, making fun of your place of work.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, she's like, "Oh, this is a PR nightmare."
There has to be a certain level of immaturity has to be in your personality traits, I think, to be a great comic.
I think to be a good person. Yeah. Like, if you ever hung out with somebody that's, like, more mature than they should be, it's they're so annoying. I remember this one time, right after high school, you know that, like, first summer when everyone comes back? I this girl I went to high school with had, like, a pool party, and a few of us went over there, and right when I saw her, she was like, "Oh, Sean, you look so well," or, like, said something, and I'm like, "Do you think you're like a 30-year-old now? You went to college for 1 year, now you're talking like my parents?"
Yeah.
Like, I hate it. I was like, "Oh, you're gross."
Oh, I see you taking care of yourself. That's
she
really
continues to be annoying as hell.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
I was right. She's annoying.
Is she a teacher?
No. I don't know what she does. Big teacher vibes, though. She might be a teacher, but I don't know. I don't pay attention.
Oh, dude.
Big ass.
This is the last I'll say about it, but I was... this one place I applied to, and I was friends on he used to work the door at a bar we went to, and he was actually there the night we got kicked out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but call back. But
yeah,
that's probably why because I saw that they were hiring on Indeed. Yeah. So like I filled out an application, and I didn't have any experience really in it, but I messaged.
What was the job?
Like was it a basement, like waterproofing a basement?
Oh, okay.
See, well, you can see,
basement dweller.
Yeah. Well, you can see why I didn't get. I have no idea.
Yeah. What was the job? Something with basement.
I think if your basement floods and gets all moldy, they like strip all the moldy shit out.
Oh, dude, I might know the company you're talking about now.
Yeah. But the thing is, left me on red.
Damn.
Which that kind of hurt.
That does hurt.
Even if it was, I would take a sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that, dude.
But to left on red, I was like, and also it's like, it's not like I was applying to be like Secret Service.
Yeah,
riding around in a van with a bunch of tools in the back.
Dude, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have such a relevant story that I have to get off my chest. When I was in college, I got a summer job sealing driveways, and my friend, like my good friend from high school, got me this job because it was his summer job for like years. It was him and this guy that had a truck, and they were just like, the guy owned the company. It was a 2-man operation.
Oh yeah.
So they needed a third. They hired me.
Yeah.
And driveway sealing sounds super easy. There's like a real technique to it.
Oh,
and it was like a high end.
Like the painting is like that too.
Yeah. You have to know like and I literally have never done it in my life.
Rich guy driveways.
Yes. Yeah. So we were like doing it, and I like after like 3 weeks. I wasn't an expert yet.
And that's the other shit.
So the way the job worked was he would text me the night before because it was weather dependent. So he'd text me the night before and be like, "I'm picking you up at this time, blah, blah." So he like stopped texting me for like a week.
He ghosted you? My painting boss ghosted me too.
Yeah, I guess that's just that industry or something. But so I texted my friend and I was like, "Hey man, he hasn't texted me back. Like, am I still employed, or like should I look for another job?" And he just, till this day, never talked to me again.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Over a job?
And then I ran into a mutual friend that was like way closer with this kid.
Oh yeah.
And my mutual friend, I was like, "Hey, have you heard from this guy?" And my other friends were like, "Oh no, he told me you got fired." And I still hadn't heard that I got fired.
Well, fuck them.
I know. And then my boss, I texted him like, "Hey, like, am I done? Like, just let me know." And he was like, "Hey, yeah, we're not going to need you for the rest of the summer. Like, if you have other job opportunities, I would encourage you to go for that." But he owed me like $400.
Oh yeah.
So I had to I was like a young kid, and I had to text this grown man and be like, "Yo, you have to pay me."
Yeah.
And then this asshole
sounds pretty sketchy.
This asshole. So So I didn't have a job, and my dad needed his driveway sealed. So I bought the stuff myself and did it because I could seal a driveway, just not to the professional level he required. Yeah. So I do that. The guy comes to drop my check off and sees a freshly sealed driveway, and he's like, "What the fuck is this?" And I was like, "Oh, I sealed the driveway for my dad." He's like, "Why wouldn't you call me?" I'm like, "You fired me, you dickhead." What are you talking about?
He's a dickhead.
It was crazy. I still see the company.
It's not your business to seal the driveway.
Yeah.
What business is yours if the driveway
and our
is
driveway
sealed?
was such shit. Like,
what
my dad
Tony
was
Soprano.
Exactly. My dad was just like, we should tear up this driveway, but I guess you can just see it. So it was like a good practice. I was doing my dad a favor.
Yeah, I painted at my parents' house before.
Yeah.
But yeah, seeing the company, dude, literally, I saw two separate trucks of the place that said no to me.
Yeah.
I saw two of them today.
I see them all the time.
I was like driving home for a job interview, and I was like,
yeah, like, should I piss on that house? And you're like, the house didn't do anything.
Yeah. And then I went for a jog, and I saw another one.
Yeah,
I was like, fuck
dude.
you.
Yeah, I feel like the universe throws that shit in your face. Like, just a reminder, you piece of shit.
I mean, I've always found a job within like a month. You get a bunch of no's.
That's true. That is the thing with jobs. You just have to be able to, like, first of all, accept a job you don't want.
Yeah.
And then apply to 100 jobs you don't want.
Yeah. See, I want a job where I could get one in New York City.
Yeah. That's what I've been trying to do. I've been applying to, like, remote jobs that are based out of New York.
Yeah.
And I've gotten zero callback because I think they're like, no.
Yeah.
You're so far away.
Yeah.
But,
we have no control over you.
Yeah. But
that's all I have to say about that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I had to get it off my chest.
Same. I didn't realize I had to get off my chest.
What'd you have? All right, let's talk about fat.
Fat stuff.
Not fat stuff. This is not a fat shaming show at all. Body positive.
Gained a couple pounds, and we're here to talk about it, dude.
I eat because I'm depressed.
And I'm depressed because I eat.
Yeah. So what'd you have for lunch? What'd you have for dinner?
Oh, dude. So for lunch, I had my girlfriend made chicken in the crock pot.
Oh.
And then she does this thing where instead of leaving it as a chicken, she shreds it.
Oh, yes.
Which is annoying because to me, there's only one thing you can do with that.
Tacos.
Oh, I didn't even think of tacos. There's two things you can do. Oh. To me, shredded chicken is chicken salad sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's dry as fuck. It's like if you shred chicken.
Crock pot?
Yeah, if you keep it in the fridge for a day, it's shredded so it doesn't.
There's no casing. Yeah. So you need that mayo to fucking.
Yeah. So what I had was a chicken salad sandwich with pesto and fucking cheese.
Oh, yes.
It was very good. And then for dinner,
have you ever made your own pesto before?
No, but I want to.
You should try it. It's so good.
I will.
Fun.
I saw pistachio pesto.
Oh wow!
Instead of pine nuts.
Yeah.
I love pistachio.
Oh yeah, dude. Fuck, I'm hungry again. I had chicken parm.
That's what you had for dinner?
Yeah, parm.
How do you do it?
Oh yeah, I just I get a color on the chicken on the frying pan. I finish it in the oven. I put the cheese on.
Do you fry the chicken or is it
I fry it.
Oh, okay.
But I finish it in the oven with cheese on it to melt the cheese right on the chicken.
Now, are you breading this?
Oh,
or is this grilled? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude. We do the same process, dude.
Oh, yeah. No, I think chicken parm, you gotta fucking.
Yeah, two kings.
Panko, fried.
Yeah, you have to.
And then, and I told you this already, but I gotta tell you about my style.
Yeah.
I dice onions, minced garlic, and bell pepper for pretty much everything I make.
That's a good move.
I sweat it and I put it in the sauce.
Sweat it? What is that?
Sweating it just like heating up on the frying pan.
Oh, right. Yeah,
make it nice and soft.
Yeah.
Because like raw onions give me heartburn.
Yeah, dude. You know what gives me heartburn?
What's that?
Lately, bread. Like if I eat if I have a sub at night, I will have heartburn. Oh. Maybe it's the stuff inside.
All the oil.
Now I'm thinking about it, I have jalapenos in there.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh dude. I remember when we lived together, I'd make chicken with like jalapenos, and like I'd just be like sweating and like.
There's no more confusing feeling than enjoying the fuck out of a sandwich, but it's making you sweat, and you're like, I'm gonna throw up, dude. But I'm so hungry still.
Oh yeah, dude. I made a the rodeo chicken at Burger King.
Oh yeah.
I redid
crispy
it.
onions.
Yeah, dude. I got fried onions.
Oh yeah.
And I found this this like, I don't even know how to describe it. I found it at Aldi. It was a Mexican street corn dip.
I buy that literally every time I go to. It's so good.
Yeah,
dude.
so instead of cheese, I just put it on. I bought a roll or like a long, roll or whatever, and I put it on both sides.
By the way, this is why the podcast is called We Got Fat. Because what are the odds we've both done that? I put that on sandwiches.
Dude, I've ordered so much Grubhubs that I go to Aldi and I'm like, wow, I can buy any of that. I can pick out whatever I want.
Like, oh, it's $10 for all of this? That's crazy. I can make 6 meals.
I used to spend $100 a day.
But dude, how crazy is it that we both not only have bought this dip, we have used it as a sandwich condiment. It's a dip.
Dude, we
it's
were meant to do this podcast, dude. That's why when people were like, you guys got a pod. I was like, I guess so.
Less, dude. We'll find an attic someday.
I have to fart in. Yeah. And that's the other thing. Oh my gosh. Home cooking it soothes the soul. It does. And it warms your body, but gassy. But that's when you know it's good.
Yeah, why is that? Why is home cooked food? Probably because we're just eating spoiled meat.
Yeah. That's it. Just shit you found in the fridge.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm real liberal with the expiration date. My girlfriend will be like, "It's gonna expire in 2 days. We should throw it out." I'm like, "It's
that's for like they do that to avoid like litigation,
lawsuits." Yeah.
So you just smell it.
Yeah. Jerry Seinfeld had that joke about milk. He was like, "How do they know the expiration date on milk? Are they going up to the cows?" And the cows like, December 14th. It's a good one. Shout out, Jerry.
Yeah. The GOAT. We got to have him on the show next week.
Oh, yeah. He'll be on. I'll hit him up. The guy loves eating food, I'll tell you. Oh, dude, I had, last night I had eggplant parm.
Oh, yes. That's awesome.
That's a fun one because girls think that that's healthier because it's not meat.
Hilarious.
When in fact, it's the same amount of fried shit, but there's just no protein.
Frying it. Dude. That's so funny.
I made it with vodka sauce. And let me tell you, I might never go back to marinara. Vodka sauce on a chicken parm is so good.
That's vodka sauce is just tomatoes, cream, and vodka, right?
Yeah, it's like a
I should know. I don't.
Yeah, no, you nailed it. It's just orange instead of red, and it's less
it's lighter
acid. It's not as much acid.
Yeah,
it cuts the acid with the fat or whatever. I don't know,
but
it's worse for you for sure.
It's weird how it's a lighter color, so it just feels like a lighter sauce.
I honestly think if you dyed marinara sauce orange, I would fall for it and be like, "Oh yeah, this is the best vodka sauce I've ever had." Yeah, but yeah, I made like stacks of, because in my head, my girlfriend didn't want pasta. She just wanted the parm. So in my head, I go, all right, so I need to make you double what I'm having.
Fill you up.
And it was it was ridiculous. I have a picture.
Yeah, you gotta show me.
It's a bowl stacked with layers of parm. She ate like one layer and was like, what are you doing?
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know.
How thin do you slice it?
About what do you call that?
Oh, like a
quarter inch.
Yeah.
Cut, that's the other thing with chicken parm. I always go as thin as possible because I grew up. My mom would make chicken parm, and she would just take a chicken breast and then bread it and put it in the oven. And I hated chicken my whole life because this bitch sucks at cooking.
Yeah.
Chicken.
So in order to do it right, you got to you got to dirty pretty much every dish in the kitchen.
Yes.
And just have the oven on.
Yep.
Just have the oven on, and you're gonna use the stove and the oven.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of work, but it makes the meal so much better.
Dude, I've made chicken parm probably once a week since I've had a girlfriend, and it's because I can go, I'll make this if you clean it up, because I can.
Oh yeah,
dude, I hate cleaning the kitchen.
Oh yeah,
I hate it.
Yeah, no, it's you're making all a mess, and you just look at it, and you're like,
yeah. It's so daunting, and then you already have the satisfaction.
Yeah.
So you have no motivation. Like,
that's why I try to do as much cleaning before I eat as possible.
I try to. My GF, my baby girl, she always is like, why haven't you cleaned? But I'm big on timing. Like when I'm cooking, everything is timed like perfect. It'd be funny if
you were having sex and she was like, why haven't you done the dishes yet? You're just like,
it's come up, dude. It's come up. She's like, before you finish, will you finish cleaning the fucking kitchen?
Yeah.
Like, oh man,
talk about ruined orgasm.
God damn it, John! This is a family show.
Oh shit! Yeah, I can't promote this one.
Do you need a brewski?
Oh, sure, man.
This
if you're going down
brought
there.
to you by Bud Light and Elf Bar.
Thanks.
Kill yourself slowly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I have to quit alcohol soon. I don't know.
Dude, I've been saying that for so many years, and you know what I've come to terms with? It's only going to happen when I have a kid, or really.
It's like
up.
When you have a kid, you can't just do the things that you did when you were 25.
Well, yeah, but to me, I don't really do that many dumb things when I'm drunk. Like I'm never like a problem.
Yeah, no.
So it's gonna take what it is the hangovers.
Yeah.
So the hangovers have to ruin my life.
Yeah.
And if I have a kid, you can't be hungover.
Well, yeah. When you have a kid, anything you do for yourself just makes you look selfish.
Yes, that's true. That is true. It's actually gross. Have you ever been friends with somebody that's a parent and they do like one thing that's like selfish and you're like, oh, dude, you got
terrible
a kid, you piece of shit. It's like, yeah,
Casey
dude, I would
Anthony.
be doing, like Casey. She did one cool thing
she
for
went
herself.
out once with her girlfriends.
Yeah, dude, they're like, I got fat.
No, all of our listeners are gonna look like us.
Yeah, I mean I think that's ideal if our listeners.
Yeah, because then they're true fans.
Yeah, that is true. I've heard a lot of comedians say like they can look out and just see shitty versions of themselves. Oh. And that's my dream, is to look out and just see a bunch of shitty versions of me.
Whenever someone's like, oh, that person looks like you, I am devastated every time. Like,
me too.
I'm trying to look around the guy, like maybe he's talking to someone behind him.
It's so funny because it's never a like they always mean it as it's like, well, he's a movie star. I'm like, yeah, it's
he played a serial killer. Yeah.
No, what's the guy's name? He's in all the Adam Sandler movies. He's like, God damn it. He's got like the bug eyes. He's ugly as hell. He's like the ugly
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi. Yeah.
I don't get Steve Buscemi,
dude. I think somebody genuinely told me that once.
Really?
Like, I'm either remembering it wrong or it happened. Well, I guess that's the only two options.
I would have said I'd say a poor man's Bradley Cooper.
I appreciate. This is what I've gotten. I've gotten like Ryan Gosling's cousin. like there's like a sliver of Ryan Gosling, but other than that, I'm just a normal looking guy.
Yeah. So you're average. The average actor is average.
Yes, yeah. And here's the thing about Ryan Gosling: everyone says he's hot, but he's kind of just a normal looking guy that works out. Like he's not. To me, Ryan Gosling's like he doesn't. I don't look at him like, oh, look at his eyes, or look at it. He's got nothing. He's just a plain guy. He's just in shape. That's why they
hired him for The Notebook.
Yeah. He's like a straight down the middle guy.
Yeah, but he's been the best movies.
And I'm the dumb cousin of that guy. Which is sick.
Blue Valentine.
Oh, dude, by the way, I'm a huge Ryan Gosling fan. Genuinely, everyone, even The Notebook is a good movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, no, he's the
Me,
beast.
Yeah.
Place Beyond the Pines.
I would say Place Beyond the Pines and Drive are two of my top 10 movies of all time.
I drive. That's kind. I drive.
I feel like that's what people think I talk like. When they see me next to Ryan Gosling, they go, I bet you go, I drive.
Yeah, he doesn't. It's all in his eyes. In that movie.
He does like the squinty.
I'm gonna pound those cheeks.
Yeah, he's good at making sexy faces. Yeah. I think that's really all it comes down to. He knows how to be like mysterious. That's the other thing. Most of the movies, he like barely talks.
I'm trying to do it. But
that light's too bright.
He's just hammered.
I hope, dude. I would like him so much more if I found out he's an alcoholic
all the time.
Oh, that'd be the best.
Oh, there's nothing better than your favorite actor who's. But
Bradley Cooper's an alcoholic, but he stopped drinking.
And they're in great shape. I think that it's got to be steroids.
Oh yeah, this is what's
Fat
insane
burners.
to me. I don't think I'm the first person to say this. I'm not trying to act like it, but it's so annoying because in Hollywood they never admit to taking steroids, and it's like there's no rules against it, and you're a millionaire. Why wouldn't you? You have to get ready for a role in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Of course you're taking steroids. Well, you have the best doctors in the world.
The studio is the one putting them on steroids.
Yes, they're like, you have to. There's no way they're not.
Of course actors can be on roids.
But they always, if you watch any interview about that, they always say they're not. Like The Rock says he's not.
Well, yeah, it's drugs. They don't want to promote drug use.
That's true.
They also say they don't smoke pot.
I guess I do get that. Yeah. They all say they do mushrooms though. They're all cool with that.
Yeah, well, yeah. Once your favorite actor goes on a podcast, you hear about how they do ayahuasca.
Yeah, it sucks. Well, that was like Aaron Rodgers, the quarterback for the Jets. R.I.P. Just hurt his leg. He's out probably forever. But he went on like Rogan, was talking about ayahuasca and doing like he did like a darkness retreat where he sat in a room pitch black for days.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's like a weird and like. It's so funny because everyone should. I thought it made him kind of more human. I'm like, yeah, he's like a weirdo. He's doing weird shit.
Well, that's football
I've done
fans,
way worse.
Football fans don't want to hear weird.
Yeah, exactly.
They just want to talk about. Why did he talk about literally anything but football?
Yeah, you should have been in a dark room bench pressing for 2 days. Yeah, he might have been too. We don't know. He was just
in a dark gym.
Just a pitch black spotter.
Well, because there's a stereotype that like professional athletes are like they're like dumb jocks or whatever. So like when you hear them like try to be more like that's mentally in tune, it
is off-putting. But I will say quarterbacks are like of athletes. They're probably the smartest.
They have to do that special IQ test.
Yeah, and usually they're from like good school. Like Stanford always has good quarterbacks. USC, like they're usually good. Besides Alabama, they always have good players, and I think they're.
I just had yeah. No, I had a bad experience playing football. I didn't.
Oh yeah, when did you play football?
Middle school.
Like both years or 1 year?
No, one. Oh, in 8th grade, I did one season. Terrible experience. Got bullied.
Yeah. That's why I didn't play football.
I signed up for football to like make friends and to like try to like build like my self-esteem.
Yeah,
and,
it went reverse.
And it literally made things worse.
That's the thing about. I think we were the last generation where that was the thing, because I think now they're so like involved in the internet. Like bullying is like way down. So I think now they're just like you would have been the guy that they put in at the end of the game and they let you get a touchdown.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I was afraid. I didn't want to be near the ball at all.
Yeah,
I hated every second.
Well, you're not like a sports guy in general. So
no, yeah, that's why like the MMA stuff has been right up my alley for like to change my lifestyle, because like
and it's just you against. I mean, it's you against somebody else, but it's a lot. That's why I liked running, because I hated. Dude, I was a big athlete, but every sport, like I was a big lacrosse guy when I was young. I know it's
dude,
but I was very good at it. But my team sucked and my coaches sucked, and by the time I was in 8th grade, I couldn't stand it. I was like, I don't want to rely on a team anymore. Yeah, so I just started running.
No, that's why you make your mom put you in private school.
Yeah, I should have been like, shell out $70,000 a year for high school. I'm going to fail.
Put me in private school so I can play on a better lacrosse team. Fail.
I think I tried to pitch that to them, and they're like, "No,
like,
you're
13. You're just doing a sport.
You're 13 and failing at Rush Henrietta." Like,
yeah, dude. And so I had poor grades when I did in football. If your grades were failing, you had to do like hard sprints and like hardcore workouts as punishment.
That makes no sense.
And they like triple check. I was on the list and they like triple checked it because I looked like
they thought
George
you were
Costanza.
Like they're like, surely you're burying your face in your.
And then they got mad at me. They were like, "How are you failing?" Like, because I was supposed to be a nerd.
Yeah, they were like, "You're either good at football, and failing, or you're bad at football and you're like bringing up the grade point average on the
like
team.
What are you doing for this school? What are you doing for this team? I was like, I just thought I could show.
Yeah, you're like, I don't like anything. I was hoping I'd like this. You suck.
Oh, dude. Yeah, so they had to make me do like this extra work. I was like, I'm glad I experienced it, because I guess it toughened me up a little. I don't know, dude. It's hard to say.
It's one of those things that like you look back at as like a terrible memory, but it definitely did. It made you like have a chip on your shoulder. At least. I'll be something someday. You piece of shit. Yeah. I never played football. I was like, the first year I wanted to play football, it was like the Pee Wee whatever, and I was too light. I was too little to play, so I couldn't. And then that got in my head, and then I was just scared. I was like, well, if I was too light last year, I'm going to get fucked up.
Let me tell you something. I did youth football at the YMCA, and the coach pushed me on the ground.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Football coaches are insane.
Oh, dude. I still think about running into him and pushing him.
Dude, every middle school, high school coach is all they're all failed football players. So they're like trying to get out of you what they would. And then if they see like... So they saw you and saw the part of themselves they hated, and they're just pushing you on the ground. It's so fucked up.
I'm the reason that they didn't go pro, because there's just any shred of this. Because
you're inside of them.
Any shred of this that was inside, they're like trying to push it away.
So then they're on the field and they see the star and they go, "That's me," and then they see you and they're like, "No." And you're like, "No, I'm just a guy. I'm just trying."
Yeah. So he pushed me on the ground. I left.
Yeah,
my mom got her money back, and I cried a little bit. I'm not even gonna
of course you're gonna cry, dude. I cried so much.
And then
it's just so funny to think about.
I think I cried at every youth sport.
Oh, dude, I cried in college.
Sports.
Dude, I got hurt during a race in cross country. I my plantar fascia, whatever, popped during a race, and I fell down and just started bawling my eyes out. Yeah. Well, it hurt, but I was mainly just like, my season's over. Because the thing with like cross country, I was literally running 70 to 80 miles a week over the summer to prepare.
Holy shit.
So I'm running, it's my whole life. I didn't have a summer. All I was doing was running. And then I get to college, and it was like the second race of the season, my fucking foot exploded. And I was just like, I could have been out getting tail this whole time.
Oh, yeah.
And now I'm on the ground rolling around, and all the girls are looking at me like, look at this pussy. Like, now I can't get tail here.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, I can feel the hair falling out of my head thinking about how I was wrong. Just youth.
Yeah, dude.
Sport. Well, yeah.
Youth sports.
And I'll tell you, fighters are probably very emotional people, because like it's so much on the line. It's like if you lose a fight, it's just like so.
Well, there's two lanes with fighting. I'm sure you know this. With fighter like that make it to the UFC, they're either the guy we're talking about that was like the star and they wrestled, or they just fought in the streets and they didn't have parents.
They're just tough,
and then they found MMA and it saved their lives.
Yeah.
And I don't know who wins in that fight, but they're both horrifying to me.
Yeah.
Did you ever hang out with any of like the wrestlers on your high school that were like good?
No.
Dude, they were like very nice kids, but they would like drink half a beer and be like, "That's all I'm allotted."
Yeah.
And I'd leave, and you'd be like, "That's horrifying."
Yeah.
Dude. That's horrifying that you're 16.
For one reason, it's I don't want to gain weight for my match, and the other reason is if I got too drunk, I might choke somebody the fuck out.
Yeah. I don't know what the right thing to say.
We're sitting in an attic with the iPhone on a tripod.
We're dominating society, dude. Us men.
No, not us men. Just I don't even know.
No, I know, but it's always funny. Like it's always funny when my girlfriend says like, and she's right. I'm not trying to say like shit's not fucked up for women, but she'll be like, "That's the problem. Like men, they just gets that," and I'm like, "Yeah, but you live with me and I suck." Like, I'm right there with you, sister. Like we're going. It's not. We're not all just dominating.
I've been shit on my entire life. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's like I think people thought I was a woman for a long time or something, because I am way behind the 8 ball.
I'm getting a leg cramp.
Are you really?
Oh,
Where?
On my left leg.
Like calf or quad? You gotta stretch it, dude.
It's a rough one. Hold it down, me boy. It's like Saving Private Ryan. Cut the commercial. Oh, it's in my right leg too.
Is it your calf? Is it your calf?
Oh,
dude, point your toes up. Point your toes up.
I went for a run this morning.
You got to point your toes up, dog.
I'm on my fucking 10th beer.
I know it's hard. You got to point your toes up.
That's for the Patreon right
one
there.
time, dude, this circles back. The friend that didn't tell me I was fired, he was on my track team. One time he got a calf cramp so bad that you know how you stretch the calf by pushing the toes up? I did that, and his shoes were fully tied, and his shoe popped off because I couldn't. It was such a cramp that I couldn't push it.
It was like crazy. You had a wrench.
Yeah, it wouldn't go, and his shoe just came off. I'm going to stretch your calves?
No. I'm good. I got it.
Yeah, just keep them pointed. This is bad. If you're running and then you go like that, you're going to get a cramp.
Oh, yeah.
We're learning.
Oh, yeah. So, I'm not going to quit drinking.
We'll clip that.
Dude, have you ever woken up to a cramp? A cramp has woken you up, and you're just laying there like...
Yeah.
Holding on the bed sheets like, what the fuck?
I prefer that to during lovemaking. Have you ever gotten a cramp? Because you're like...
Talk about a ruined orgasm.
Yeah. Well, when you're making love, you want to be the man.
Yeah.
And when you get a cramp, you turn into a little bitch.
Rub it.
Ow! You're like, I'm so close. I'm so close.
No, she's never going to fuck me again.
Yeah. If it's not your girlfriend, it's not happening again.
Oh, so much pressure.
And if it's your girlfriend, it might be over.
Yeah, so much pressure.
Yeah, it's happened to me. I've gotten them in my butt.
Before, no.
And I don't even know what to do. Like the calf, the toilet.
Spank it.
Yeah, like if it's your butt, you have to like do this. You have to like.
Oh yeah.
You have to like businessman cross your leg.
You do a Granby roll.
Oh yeah. It's impossible. You're like, yeah, this is over. I can't.
Oh, dude, what were we talking about before I cramped out?
Shit.
Dude, this has been a hot ep so far. A lot of twists and turns.
Hot broadcast. I don't. Yeah, what were we talking? We were talking about sports and
how I sucked at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, not an athletic guy.
Yeah.
Definitely should have gotten better grades. But I know I think I was born to be a comedian.
Yeah, I think you were too. Because
I was bored. I want to be a loser
boring,
for
dude.
15 years and then get paid to go on vacation.
Yes. Yeah. That's ideal. That is the process.
Yeah.
We're currently in the 15-year slob phase.
Yeah. Dude,
we found a desk in the basement.
Yeah.
We're like, all right, let's record
last ditch effort to make something happen.
Yeah. I don't know what to do with my life. If I don't make it as a comedian, I don't see it going well. We've been talking about jobs a lot, I guess, so I'll keep on the topic. Okay. I've never moved up in a job. I start at is what I leave at. And I've gotten fired from almost every job except because I was talking to my girlfriend about this. She's thinking about quitting her job. And she was like, I don't know, do I write a letter? And I was like, I've only ever quit a job once. Every other time they're like, you can leave.
Well, dude, so when they ask for the phone number of your employer, it's like, first of all, does anyone ever pick up the phone and talk to oh yeah, let's talk about someone who worked here 3 years ago?
It's crazy you mentioned this because I have that. I think I might have tried it on stage last Tuesday, but I have a bit about how does anybody have professional references? You're telling me you have ex-bosses that liked you? That are willing to stick up for you?
Reached out to you and they responded to you?
Every boss that I have, the only boss that I had that loved me, stalked me and I had to block him on Instagram. And that was the only reference I have. Every other reference they would answer the phone to talk shit. They would be so happy to be like, don't hire this guy. Dude. I'm telling you, dude, one kid, I had a job right out of college. I worked for this meat company. They sold meat online, like a butcher box type thing. And I got fired. I sucked at the job. They did the right thing. Yeah. But a year later, this kid I went to college with, he'd come to some comedy shows, so we got back in touch. And he messaged me and was like, "Hey man, I see you used to work at this place. I'm applying there. Can I mention you?" And I was like, "I wouldn't," So I'm giving him the lowdown. And then I was like, "Let me know how the interview goes." He goes to the interview. One of the questions in the interview was, do you know Sean Day? I made the interview questions, dude.
Do they ask everybody that?
That's what I'm saying. I think they looked at his Facebook and saw that we were, like, friends or something.
Oh, if you go on someone's Facebook, fuck you.
Yeah, dude, leave him alone.
Yeah, why are you... Dude, it's a job interview.
But I thought that was so funny. I was like, 3 years later, dude, I'm still coming up in the job interview. That's how bad I was, dude. And when I quit...
That's crazy.
Sorry, when I was fired, they were such dickheads. This guy that worked there sat like where you're sitting, this close to me, while I packed my stuff, and I had like one of those like planner books, like the weekly planner things, and I go to put that in my backpack, and he goes, "Whoa, did you buy that?" And I was like,
"You already written in it?"
Yes, full of my shit. And he was like, "The company bought that. You can leave that." I was like, "Oh, you guys hate me." Like. I can't keep a notebook.
It's like you...
Dude, they were paying me $13 an hour, by the way. Below minimum wage.
So it's not even like a high
for
paying...
a corporate job.
It was like a 6 feet... Yeah.
Dude, I was like a marketing executive.
It's not like
that was my job title.
Lied about going to Harvard or some shit.
I just was bad. And again, I was so... Because I was right out of college... I didn't realize you
have to work hard.
You have to.
They want you to work too hard.
You don't even have to work hard. You just have to do like the bare minimum. I was doing nothing.
Wow.
I would sit there and write jokes and listen to podcasts all day.
Oh yeah.
Because they gave me my own office, so they couldn't see my computer ever. So they'd walk by and I'd be typing away, dude. I was just writing jokes. It was fucked.
Oh, dude.
What can you do?
Do you know?
One time I tried to take a nap on the floor.
You're the worst.
Dude, I was so hungover for my lunch. I closed the door to my office and I laid like a plank on the floor of the carpet with a shirt and tie. And I couldn't fall asleep and I was mad at the job. I was like, why would you make me do this?
Uncomfortable. Why can't I have a shag carpet?
Yeah, I go, why isn't there a cot?
No, dude, I took a nap when I was painting the houses.
Yeah,
I was hungover too. I had lunch.
I feel like they get it though, maybe no, or no, because they're like push through it kind of guys. But I had a hangover. I couldn't push. It was one I was up till like 4 and had to be to work at 8, and I was like,
yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how I gotta start going out more, man. But maybe not. I don't fucking know.
No, dude.
But
it's bad. Well, it's good for stories, but it's bad for everything else.
No, I've definitely been like in my head being like, why can't I just take a quick nap?
Yeah.
And I'll work later, but I need to sleep.
Dude,
if I need to shit, I can go shit, but I can't go sleep.
To me, like, I'm a big nap guy, and I only need 20 minutes.
Is that what you say in your interview? You can't get a job? I love to nap, love to sleep at work.
Right off the bat, let me tell you, I'm going to need a quick siesta. If you want production out of me, I'm going to need a siesta. No, but I do believe, like, if they would just give me an hour in the middle of the day to go home, snuggle up, and not worry about getting back to work, I would take a nap, work late, and be... Because I can wake up at 7:30 in the morning, get ready for work, no problem. But by 12, I'm as exhausted as I can. Like, I'm not a morning... I can't do it. Like, I'm not meant to be up that early.
Dude, when I went...
God.
They should change the hourly wage for like how busy it is.
Yeah, dude. I always felt that way at like retail
show
jobs.
For the next 20 minutes, raise my pay for the next 20 minutes.
It should be like in COVID when they raised salaries because it was like hardship pay or whatever. It's like, this sucks. Pay, like, I should get paid.
The servers are the only ones that happens to. It's just because they just get
tips.
The tips.
Yeah. Well, dude, when I was working at the paint store during COVID, or even before that, like, our boss would be trying to generate business all the time, and he's like, "Oh, I hope it's busy today." I'm like, "What? We don't get paid anymore.
Yeah,
you just want it to be busy.
Yeah, this place is always going to be open.
Yeah, like,
oh shit, we did an hour 6 minutes.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Time flies when you got an attic studio,
cramping
dude.
The fuck out.
Hell yeah, you got a double leg cramp.
Yeah,
that's sick, dude.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I don't really. Did I want to talk about anything else? No, not really. Yeah. I'm a loser.
Yeah.
Fat.
Well, me too, dude.
Life is misery.
Now I have...
But at least we have a sweet fucking setup in the attic.
Yeah, dude.
It's fucking tight.
Yeah, I didn't even care how this one went. I just wanted to sit
here. Yeah, I just wanted to sit up here.
Yeah.
I think it went pretty good.
I think so, too. Nobody listens.
I'm not worried of a lull.
No, we never.
I'm okay with a lull.
We never have a lull. Anytime you hear a lull,
about the good moments.
Anytime you hear a lull in the podcast, just know that I want to talk about something that I can't.
Yeah, that we have to talk about.
That's really all it is. I just go, shit, I can't talk about that. But we did it, man.
Let's say our closing statements.
Yeah.
I am something to improve on. Probably my resume, because I've been getting a lot of no's. I just got.
Dude, send it my way. I'll do what my roommate did for me and spice it up.
He really blessed your ass.
Yeah, he did.
Like
now I know what
Jesus.
to say. Yeah, now I know what to say.
Teach a man to fish.
I was anointed.
Yeah.
Now I know how.
He's like, I will help. I'll get you interviews. Yeah. Once I'm in the interview, I do pretty good.
Yeah, same.
Once I get to talk to somebody, like on the phone or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, I'm awful on the phone. But once I'm in person, for some reason, I get way more nervous on the phone because I can't read them. So I'm like, was that a bad answer? And I get in my head. I can't do it. But in person, if I get to the in-person interview, I'm usually good.
Eye contacts. Sit up straight.
Stare at them.
Yeah.
Dude, the interview I did to get my current job, I was wearing a white with blue checkered shirt, like a dress shirt.
You see your nipple piercings?
Dude, when I stood up at the end of the interview, my sweat was down to my belt.
Whoa.
On the side. I was dripping sweat.
You need a special deodorant.
I nailed and dude, and then he was like, let me give you a tour of the place. And I was walking there like,
he's like, give me a high five, man. I'm like,
hell yeah, dude.
Look at those pits. You can't work here.
And then I actually got drunk with my boss in Austin once and told him that. And then the next morning I was like, why did I tell him that, dude? Yeah. Idiot. And I missed my flight back home. That was my first day.
He just must love you or something.
Dude, my second day on the job, they flew me to Austin. And so I had.
That's on them.
It is. Because I didn't know anything. And then my boss was hanging out with us all day. Then he's like, all right, I got to go to bed. And it was me and a guy like my age. And he goes, here's the company card. Go out and have fun tonight. And I was like, I went from having $0.
It'd be funny if you tried to get a prostitute, but as an undercover cop.
On the company card. That'd be so funny. But we went to all these bars and I got so drunk. And I didn't even mean to. It was just like the guy I was with kept buying me drinks. And I went from having $0 to having unlimited dollars. And I was just like, put another one on.
Yeah.
And dude, I woke up. So
with the credit card in your ass.
My flight was at 6 a.m. So I set an alarm for 3 a.m. and I woke up at 9. I didn't even. Dude, I woke up at 9 a.m. and was like, fuck. I also scheduled an Uber to pick me up. So I missed that. I missed my flight. And then I go to brush my teeth in the sink and there's dried puke. I didn't remember I puked. Dude,
did you get your own hotel room?
Yeah.
Oh,
thank
sick.
God. Yeah. So then, but here's where I messed up. So I'm still drunk. Obviously, if you're that drunk, I'm still drunk at 9 a.m. I figure everything out. I paid out of my own pocket to get a new flight. I only had to pay $100 to make up the difference or whatever. So, but once I get on the flight and I know everything's okay, I text my boss and the guy I was there with, my coworker, and I thought it was a funny story.
Were they getting on the same plane as you?
No. They were staying. They were seasoned vets, so they had other shit to do. I was just there for a couple days.
You could have played it off.
I could have, but what I did instead is I thought it was a funny story, so I told them.
Dude, I texted them.
Yeah, I was like, I slept through my alarm. I missed my Uber, and my boss calls me and he goes, "Don't tell anybody else. Don't tell any management that story. I'm gonna keep this between." And I was like, "Oh, I thought it was a funny story."
Oh, dude!
I told my girlfriend. She was like, "What are you thinking? Why would you?" I was like,
"He's not a comedian."
Yeah, I thought it was a funny story. I'm like, we went out, we had a good time, and missed my flight.
That's why comedy is the best, because you just make a joke of everything.
Yeah, I think at the time too, I just moved back to Rochester, so I was desperate for fun
friends.
talk. Yeah. And I was just like, I thought it'd be fun.
He must really love you.
Yeah.
Because I'm a terrible.
He does call me Bud every time we
yeah.
hang up on the phone, it feels nice. It feels like a second dad. He goes, all right, Bud.
Yeah.
All right,
that's probably how he feels too. Like,
and I don't do that bad.
I was a pretty shitty painter, but my boss, he just liked me. He just sent me to go get Gatorades.
Yeah, I
think you're useless. Go get coffee.
Yeah, I think that is a big part of keeping a job is just because they don't want
to work brat.
Yeah, just being like,
I'm a big time work brat. Being like, this is too hard.
Yeah, but
I need help.
But they're thinking that too. So if you're the guy that's the old they don't want to say it because they're worried they'll get fired. And if you say it, you won't get fired.
This is bullshit.
Yeah, they're like, oh, thank God he said it because I don't want to do this either.
Annoying
they can just play it off on you. And you go, yeah, that's who I am, I guess.
The bratty, not related to anybody.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I interrupted your whole thing.
Something to look forward to. Nothing right now.
That's all right. We're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
This is our domain.
Probably next episode, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And then
why didn't I think about that ever before?
Dude, praying to God we heat the mics up again.
We're gonna heat
next
them up,
week.
Dude. These mics are gonna be hot next week.
Yeah. And then something I'm grateful for.
Didn't you already say grateful for? Or no.
No.
Oh, what's the first one?
I forgot what the first one is.
I thought it was grateful.
I do it in a different order every week.
Yeah. That's why I can't remember.
Oh, I fucked up then.
No, it's all right. Grateful, looking forward to, improve on.
No,
you did say improve on.
Yeah,
you're right. My bad.
If anyone's still listening to this episode, God bless you.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. All right. Do you got anything? What I'm grateful for is this goddamn attic, dude. Look at this. Look at us.
Yeah, dude, I
From rags to riches in 1 week.
I feel so legitimate.
Yeah, we got things I need to improve on. My bank account.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucked right now.
Oh, yeah.
This is all of my money. You're looking at all of it. And it's not great. No, that's to improve on. Grateful for. Or wait, did I already say that?
Yeah, the studio.
Oh, yeah. Grateful for, improve on. And then what was the last?
Looking forward to.
Oh, looking forward to. I'm looking forward to, not to keep bringing it back to the studio, but we got more shipments coming in. The lighting next week will be profesh, dude. Hopefully by next week. But I'm
sick.
I'm looking forward to keep up in the ante and making clips and making this a legit show.
Oh yeah, it's
help us quit our
editing.
Jobs, dude.
Yeah,
we don't want to wake up.
I'm actually now that it's like this, I'm actually gonna edit it.
Okay, yeah.
I say that now. I'm so fucking lazy. All I want to do is watch Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, you got into Game of Thrones. I might get into it just because you did. Because everyone tried to get me. At
first, I didn't understand it. I was like, "What the fuck are they talking about?" But now I kind of.
Dude, I watched up to the episode where the brother and sister are banging and the little kid looks in, and this is how boring that show was to me. I watched that and I go, were they not supposed to be banging? And the girl I was watching it with was like, they're brother and sister. I go, how the fuck would I know that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just saw they killed the little kid.
They're talking to the crazy old British language. You don't know what the fuck anyone's saying.
Hear he. I don't give a fuck, dude.
Stepsister. Spread thine legs and reply doth penis. Okay, all right. Remove their doubloons.
Madam.
Yeah.
Remove your pantalon.
Your brassiere.
Yeah, your brassiere and your pantalon. Brother. Here I come.
There's a voyeur in the window. He's watching us incestuate.
He's just four, climbing castles.
What are you doing?
What's up? What's going on up here? I wish I could do that to 4-year-olds. Mind your own business and die, dude.
Oh, yeah. I've been telling everyone to die recently. I need a girlfriend, man.
What a funny takeaway. I've been telling everyone to die. I need
someone to fucking rub my back.
It does make sense, though, yeah. Yeah, getting a girlfriend does make you want to murder a lot less, I think.
Yeah. Peaceful.
Which is good.
But okay, so would have to probably eat less and get in better shape. I don't know. But we got fat.
We got fat. Thanks for
watching. We love you guys.
Bye.